Lydia the DeathSiren is the trophy you get for completing all the faction war bosses in 3 stars. She's not just one of those trophies you take and put on your shelf. This is a game-changing, game-breaking champion that will change your game for real. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I built her and where I use her. Check this out. Now, I've had this champion for about 2 months now since I completed all the faction world bosses, but I've never really had time to spotlight her like this. So I wanted to take time today to appreciate Lydia. So even if you have her already, or if you know how to build this champion, do watch this video to the end. If you don't have her yet, this might give you that inspiration you need to push your faction war stages really hard. So let's get right into her skills before we check out how I built this champion, if you do not know what this champion does. Her main thing that people know her for is her passive. That's what she's best known for. She's able to block the revive that Arbiter or everybody that wants to come back to life on the enemy team. She says, nope, you're not coming back to life as long as I am here. But it's not just one of those passives that just blocks revive forever for every time that it happens. No, it's on a very long cooldown, 5-turn cooldown. So if Arbiter tries to revive everybody, Lydia blocks. Arbiter goes fast enough to revive everybody again without Lydia's 5-turn cooldown not being available. Yes, so that's what happens. Arbiter's team might be able to revive the entire team if Lydia blocks that first time. This passive will not be up fast enough. That's one thing you should know. She can only use it maybe once in a long fight. The second time, the enemies might be able to do that revive, especially some enemies that have 2 revivers in their team. You block one reviver, the second reviver will take a turn and get the other teams alive. So yes, this passive has limitations, but if it's one of the champions in the game I've seen that can only do this. I don't think there is any other champion in the game that can be able to have block revive on a passive, that whenever somebody wants to revive, she just says nope, you're not coming back to life. Now, it doesn't just block the revive. That's one thing you should know. It also brings her own dead allies back to life. So if there's somebody that is dead on Lydia's team and the enemies try to revive their own champion, Lydia will block them and revive her own champion with their own revive. So it's like stealing their ability to revive and putting it on her own champions. That is the most crazy skill, one of the most crazy skills I've seen happen in Rage Legends. Stealing somebody's revive and using it on your own team. Now, if Lydia herself is dead when that revive happens, she will be the one back to life, not the allies. Now, this skill, I'm talking about the passive still, it also has the ability to add 50% HP to those revive champions on her team, and also a 50% turn meter boost. That means they'll be able to take their turns fast enough. It doesn't end there. Whenever that ally's revive is blocked or she revives her own champion, Lydia takes an extra turn. So it automatically makes her take a turn. So it's not a turn yet, and you try to revive somebody, it automatically make her go next. So this is the main skill that she's known for. Now, another skill that I think it's broken crazy that everybody uses her for, even if you don't use her for the revive, because sometimes there are some battles where nobody dies. You know nobody is going to die, especially maybe in dungeons or something. This is what she's known for dungeons. Decrease defense and weaken on one skill. It doesn't end there. That's just the beginning. So you agree with me that decrease defense is needed in every battle. In every battle, you need a champion who can place that decrease defense. 50% decrease defense is not the small one though. To make your nukers hit harder, because when the enemy's defense is decreased by 50%, it means your damage will increase. And she now adds an additional one, weaken. Weaken is a 25% weaken, a strong one, so it also grants or adds additional damage. Usually champions who have decreased defense kind of survive with 10% HP, 20% HP when you nuke them, but with weaken on those champions, they will not survive. So decreased defense and weaken does add a great deal of damage. I'll show you in a run when I take this champion to the arena. You'll see this, what I'm talking about in the real battle. So that's what this skill is known for, decreased defense and weaken. Now, a lot of people kind of underrate the ability for this skill of adding strengthen and increased speed. Increased speed, we don't really think of it so much, but strengthen, I'll tell you, straight up decreases the damage you take by 25%. So when I take this champion to Doom Tower and they are hitting hard because I don't have Lydia in the team or because I don't have Ally Protect, once I add Lydia to the team, every boss, every enemy that is hitting me so hard, their damage just decreases by 25%. And champions that used to hit me once and I die, they kind of hit me once and I now stay alive with 25% HP. So that's kind of a good one for Lydia to also add to the team. This strengthen and increase speed makes your allies take turn faster also, especially in a arena battle. Having increased speed out there, the entire battle is always good. It's on a 2-turn cooldown though. Now, the next ability I want to show you that, or the skill that Lydia also has, is this A3. It's a skill that attacks one enemy, but it attacks 2 times. It looks like it hits 3 times, but it actually attacks 2 times. I'll tell you why I feel like it hits 3 times. Because the first time it hits, it has a 75% chance of placing poison sensitivity. Now, poison sensitivity is not a skill that you want to see on a champion like this. You're like, why is she placing poison sensitivity when she doesn't even have poisons? They're expecting you to use this champion for clan boss. That's what it means, because poison sensitivity is strong for the clan boss, is strong for the dragon also, maybe if you're not using a poison exploder. But dragon is where we always use poison sensitivity. So when you have all those poisons, they tick for a higher number of damage when poison sensitivity is out there. So, but for Lydia to have poison sensitivity, I refuse to make this champion sleep in clan boss, because you agree with me that clan boss builds are very specific in the speeds, very good in the defense, not so great in the in the damage. You always want them to survive more than do damage, right? For clan boss build usually. So I refuse to make my Lydia restrict her build to clan boss defense, clan boss speeds, because that means she will not be fast enough for my arena. That's what it meant. So I refuse to make her a fully fledged clan boss champion. And fine, you can still use her there if she's in your only decrease defense and weaken. I'll give you an alternate champion that is also doing the same skill for the clan boss. That is what's his name now? Razen Skyhide. Yes, the legendary champion you get from fusing in the fusion is a free fusion that you can do by getting the rares and fusing the epics. He has that same skill right there, places decrease defense and weaken on that same skill. The only difference is he doesn't do it on an AoE basis. Like, he doesn't place it on everybody, he places it on only one target. So Lydia is awesome for every other content for this skill, because she places this decrease defense and weaken on every other target. So that's what I wanted to also mention right there. For the poison sensitivity, while this is not the only reason why I'm not using her for the I just feel like Razen is an alternate for that. That's why I'm not using her for that. So another reason why she can be good for the clan boss, if you prefer that, this block buff makes sure the clan boss does not place his increased attack. So when you have this block buff on him, his increased attack cannot be placed and you will take less damage. Now this block active skills, I don't think it cannot be placed on the clan boss, so that's good. So if you're going to be using this champion for the other content like dragon, these block active skills and these block buffs will not be useful. Poison sensitivity might be useful, but not that one. So the second hit places 2 other buffs. That's why I feel like he hits 3 times, because he has 3 debuffs in total. All right, I've talked about this skill enough. On an A1 though, you think that A1 is just a normal skill that hits once. Nah, it doesn't just hit once, it also places fear. Has a 75% chance of increasing the duration of any poison sensitivity. So if the poison sensitivity out there is for 1 turn, hitting with this A1 might increase it to 2 turns and to 3 turns and so on. So poison sensitivity means it will be always out there when you're hitting champions with the A1. So remember to pair Lydia with a poisoner if you want to take good use of this poison sensitivity. But the A1 is a fear, and true fear is the one that makes sure their skills go on cooldown, right? But fear only makes them miss a turn. Their skills can still be used in the next turn. It's still kind of annoying, very, very annoying when you have this fear on you. So there are champions in the arena or in the general content PvE that you want to place this true fear on, like a booster, like a nuker, somebody that you think in the team will be annoying. that's who you play this skill on, to make sure they don't take a turn or they have a chance of missing their turn on that A1. Now, it's not just an active skill, it's also a passive skill. That means Lydia can actually do this skill when you don't expect her to. How? Once any of your allies has True Fear, has Freeze, has Stun, has Petrification, anything, any of those debuffs that is placed on them that controls them, Lydia will automatically hit a random enemy, I think, right? It's a random, right? I think it's a random enemy that does that. So if 3 or 4 of your allies have stuns on them, Lydia will hit 3 random allies. I mean 3 random enemies with this A1. So that's what one thing you should know about this A1. It's extremely useful. It saved me a lot in Doom Tower when you could not beat those stages, but you are able to give them A1s and make them miss a turn entirely and make you go again and again. So I find it really useful. Now let's come down to one more thing about Lydia that is so special that I have not seen in any champion in Raid Shadow Legends, and that is the aura of 100 ally resist in arena battles. Well, it's not in all battles, I know that. We want it to be in all battles, but hey, you can't eat your cake and have it. She can't be that broken to have 100 ally resist in all battles. It's only for arena battles. So yes, this champion is meant to be really annoying for the arena. It's one of the best champions I've had in the game. I wouldn't say she's my best champion because I feel like she's just a debuffer, but I feel like she brings more to the team than some turn meter booster, than some tanks. Sometimes she's the reason why we survive, because of that block revive and that ability to revive when everybody is even dead. So I've had battles where I'm totally done for. I'm gone. Their what do you call it? Their reviver just makes a mistake of reviving themselves, and I come back to life and I'm back in the game and I'm knocking them down because of my 50% turn meter boost. So Lydia is a champion that is totally worth getting. Now let me show you how I built her. The high resist in the arena means you should probably take this champion to a very high resist, because she will really help you. It's not a champion you want to be stunned. It's not a champion you want to be frozen. That's what I mean. Lydia should not be the champion for that. So let's see her artifacts. Relentless set. Now, the main reason why I went Relentless set on Lydia is because your block revive is such a long cooldown, a 5-turn cooldown, right, when booked. With this Relentless set, I have the ability to use it 2 times, 3 times in one battle. That's not the only skill now. That's not the only thing. Her other skill, the increase speed and weaken, increase speed, strengthen also. Once you place it again, it's on a 3-turn cooldown and it's on a 2-turn. But once you have Relentless set, you have the ability to take turns again and have this skill come back fast enough. Now finally, for this A1, it is so awesome to have your A1 go off again and again and again and again. Not just relying on its passive, but also as an active effect. There are sometimes I don't even go for this skill. I don't place decrease defense and weaken for the enemies. I simply go with the A1 because I feel like this skill will get me in trouble. It wouldn't help the battle, but this one might be able to take one of the enemies that I'm afraid of out of the battle by producing that fear on them. So Relentless allows me to take numerous turns. That's what I mean. Lydia is not somebody that should take 1 turn and chill and wait for a turn. No, she should be somebody that is taking numerous turns in battle. Just like you put Relentless set on an Amiga because you want him to take numerous turns because of one of his skills. Imagine Lydia has 3 skills that you want to take numerous turns also. Some people might say, what about Frenzy? Yes, that's also a good one to... Is it Frenzy? The one that resets your skill. I forgot what it's called. It resets the cooldown of one of your random skill. So that's also a good one for her. The reason why I decided to make this video is because to show you that Lydia works in Relentless set. It's only possible if you have a high speed Relentless set though. Don't go and put her in a 200 speed or 150 speed Relentless set because Brick said so. If your Relentless set is not fast enough to go with the rest of your team boosters like your arbiters and all that, you know, when you put it into the calculator, it tells you the next speed of the champion, your debuffer should be in around that speed. So go by your speed tune. Don't just go take Relentless set and put on her and make her so slow that she becomes so useless. Really, Lydia is not a champion that works well when slowed. I know there are some champions who works really great when snowed, like an Osoga. So let's see my total stat for the Relentless set, and you see that is high accuracy. That means she still has enough accuracy to land her debuffs, and a little bit of high resist. This is good for gold 4 arena. I'm not trying to read platform and platinum. This is also good for Doom Tower, because Lydia is one of the champions in the battle that cannot be debuffed. Of course, you need to give us a little bit more resistance with Brogni in the lead, maybe, and to help with that. A little bit high HP, good defense, and this is what I'm talking about. 277 speed was the speed tune I needed to go with my Arbiter of 350. So that's what I'm working with. Lydia is not built for damage. As you can see, I didn't build high 100% crit rate or even crit damage. I was trying to focus on high accuracy and high resist, and this is how you make that champion do what she's supposed to do. You don't want her to be frozen. You don't want her to have debuffs on her and she dies first. No, you want her to be alive and annoying. So that's how I went. For Masteries, I'll quickly show you. I went with the offense tree to do a little bit of damage for Doom Tower bosses and where I'm going to be using her. Not for clan boss. I didn't build that for clan boss. I know this is what you look like, but I went on the accuracy tree because I wanted more accuracy, because I didn't want to put so much accuracy on my build, on my artifact. That's why I went that tree. You might go defense and support tree, whatever you want. Some people recommend don't build Lydia with any damage, just focus on defense and accuracy tree, but I decided to go this way. It's your choice how you decide to go. All right, that's the build. Let's head over to a run and show you where I use Lydia, or how you can maybe use Lydia in your teams. Now, there are special teams in the arena that are so annoying that come back to life by placing block, what do you call it? Unkillable, yes. I'm talking about Skull Crown. I'm talking about Leorios, yeah? Leorios, yeah. A champion like that places unkillable on himself. I found a Skull Crown right here, but I'm seeing this is a high resist team. Can I beat them? Really high resist though. Let's see if we can beat this team. With Lydia in the team, what I'm trying to do is target the Skull Crown to make sure she does not place the block revive. But check this out. With Sifi in this team, Sifi might be more annoying than the Lydia. I mean, Sifi might be not annoying by the Sifi might be more annoying than the Skull Crown, I mean to say. How? Because she'll be placing that block, a lot of buffs on them. So let's just see how this run goes. Because normally without a Sifi, I'll go for the Skull Crown. But right now, because a Sifi is there, I might want to place her skills or block her skills from being able to be used. Block active skills, that's what I'm talking about. So let's see. Hopefully we don't nuke. We don't get nuked, because a lot of Sifis are usually fast. Okay. So that's simple right there. So normally, even if my provoke does not land, I will need to place this Sifi on block active skills. But right now, the person I'll target is Skull Crown. Why? Because I don't want her placing that unkillable on herself. I don't want that happening. So now I go in for my nuke, or damage, whatever I call it, and Skull Crown went down because she could not place that block stuff on herself. She could not place her main ability, which Skull Crown is known for, being unkillable and then going in for the nuke. I hate when that happens. So right now my Sifi is about to revive. Check this out. I should have killed Arbiter first though, because Arbiter is still going to revive after Sifi. They do not have real damage once. This is our main skill now. Placing decreased defense and weaken. Sifi did not revive Skull Crown. Did she know that Skull Crown will not be able to be revived? I don't know. That's it. Revive blocked. So right now Sifi is still going to do the revive though. But right now, I want to kill Arbiter. I don't want this battle to go on for too long. I already showed you what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you was how you can use Lydia to block the revive of a champion. And now, because the champion is back to life, this run might go terribly wrong. unless I do it again. Boop, boop, boop. Yes. That's what you have right there. And guess what? I take another turn. Why? Because I get an extra turn with Relentless. So I can place the fear also on... I get another extra turn. Come on. Don't tell me Relentless is not great on Lydia. I know I'm doing my A1s only, because imagine me having A1s on all of them right now. They'll all miss their turns. That's what it means. So let me know if you're going to finally choose to use Relentless on Lydia also. I'll take down this champion again. Let me take down Arbiter so this battle ends quickly. I already showed you what I wanted to show you. Relentless has shown that it's broken. I'm getting fear on me, so my big gun cannot even nuke. I'm waiting for my big gun to nuke this team. Got slept again. Come on. Alright, let me do it on Sifi. I got feared. Provoked. Wake me up. Thank you very much for waking me up. Now you die. This fight has gone too long, but that's what happens when you go against an annoying team like this that keeps doing random stuff. So she does have enough accuracy to even land my stuff on Sifi right there. I just wanted to see if it will land instead of killing the Arbiter, and it did land. So instead of using 2 arena battles to show you this example, this fight alone has shown us enough example of how Lydia's Relentless is working and how she's able to take down this team. It's a very long fight though, because my nuke champion keeps getting slept when he's about to nuke them. There we go, decrease attack again. Now let's kill this. My block revive is back up, so if Sifi tries to revive, which she cannot because she has skills, is currently what is this annoyance? Come on, what is this annoyance? One day I'll get a Sifi and I'll sleep everybody in the arena also. Block active skill again, so she's not reviving anybody. I don't know if it's Madam Series that's even more annoying than Sifi right now. I'm glad I wasn't feared there, because Madame keeps putting those fears on me, and see, I didn't get slept. Oh, nice. Now can I nuke? Hopefully Madame won't kill my big gun again. Nah, this time Sifi is dead for sure. Although there's no decreased defense on her though. 1 hit, 2 hits, she's dead. Yeah. Finally, so I guess I don't need to show you another run to show you how this run works, but I'll show you how I use Lydia in a tanky team. This is a normal go first team, a team where I'm expecting to go first. But in a tanky team, I'll show you Lydia in the lead as a resist aura, or I'll put a bigger tank in her front and make it impossible for us to die while we keep being annoying. So that's an annoying team right there. They don't have any real damage after I took out Skull Crown, but they kept on fighting. Now, a Duchess is no match for Sifi. Fine, Duchess and Arbiter, that might be a problem. But when you see a Duchess in your team, I mean, it's no match for Lydia. I fought Sifi, now I'm changing Sifi with Lydia. But I'm saying, when you see a Duchess in the team, I try to fight it because I know her revive will not work when I have my Lydia in the team. So that's one thing I should also point out. Do I want to fight this one? It might make the run a little bit longer, but okay. If I go first, they're all dead. That's what you should know about Lydia. When she plays that decreased defense and weaken, nobody survives. I don't care how tanky you are. Even sometimes, this is not a shield set Duchess though. So Duchess have that high resist though, so I could not debuff her, yes. I'm not even going to bother placing any block active skills on her because that's a high resist Duchess. So what do I do with the A1? Let's reduce your turn meter a little bit so you don't take a turn too fast. And boom. Duchess will try to revive right now. There you go. Nope. Denied. Access denied. Now this is the reason why I didn't try to debuff the Duchess, because she's high resist. See? Very, very high resist on my. So if you do have 500 accuracy on your Lydia, her resist will not be so high. I decided to break that accuracy and resist on my Lydia. All right, so I guess this battle is done. We just have to take care of this Duchess before she comes around to her skill again, which my Bigon will take care of. Yes, with his A1. Watch him do work now, right now. A1 on Bigon will take care of Duchess instead of his A2 or A3. Cannot be debuffed. Boom, boom. One more hit and she's done. I thought Lydia would do it. All right, Bigon, can you do it now? Yes. Okay, whether you use on 3v3 arena or in 1v1 arena, Lydia works the same way of all these battles you saw, either as a decreased defense and weakened champion, or as a champion to block revive, which is what I use her for most, and that's why I have that Relentless on her, or on the A1 where she's always doing that stuff. For the dungeons, you can use Lydia on all your dungeons. She automatically replaces your Stag Knight, your Terrell, your War Maidens. All your decreased defense champion just take a back seat immediately you get your Lydia, and she comes in and takes that spot because of the weaken that she brings along, and also the block revive, especially in the Ice Golem. The Ice Golem is an awesome place to use Lydia when they are always doing their revive. The boss is reviving them and she says, nope, you're not getting revived. So she totally blocks their revive over there. To end this video on a good note, I've already shown you the skills, I've already shown you her abilities. I've really hyped her up a lot because I feel like this is my best champion I can hope for in the game. If you have a Lydia, you will build her, you will use her. So hopefully this video shows you an alternate way that you can build a Lydia using Relentless set that is of high speed. I have to stress that. Don't go using a Relentless set that is really, really low. Except your team is not speed tuned or you don't care about speed tunes. Then hey, go ahead, use any set that you want to use on your Lydia. Boom. My team is not yet having enough damage to take them down in one go, but hey, I have to do it manual, else they'll do a reset of skills. Anyways, that's this video. That's Lydia in Arena. That's Lydia in the dungeons, placing decreased defense and weaken like she should. And whenever she gets to the boss, she still places the same thing. Hopefully you ask me any questions you have about other alternate ways to build your Lydia. Let me know how you built yours, especially what masteries you have on her, on how, which sets, artifact sets especially that you have on her. Is it speed? Is it immortal? Is it what do you call this one now, that makes her go unkillable? She's literally unkillable. I even considered using that one also on her. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next Raid Shadow Dance video. My name is Brix5D. Hit that like button if you have not done so already. Let me know in the comments below which next champion that you want me to highlight and hype so much like this, because they are totally worth it though. Or which one you want me to kind of clown on. I'll see you guys in the next one. Good night.